desespero. Benfica.
Yes, will get a debut tonight, product of the right. Some of the wrongs have taken place, and it begins here at Mendes de Rossi. Win 11, draw 2, and just one.
A very forward-thinking Real Madrid side.
Fouled after missing the last 2 games, and an early chance to break through here for Rebec and Alaves, and he got it all wrong. Up here in northern Spain, in Basque Country, is available and on the bench.
Power that Real Madrid has on the pitch, but when there's a
Adegula to serve it in, and Sivera coming through.
That early decision, cross comes in under pressure and handles a
record at this stage of the campaign. Unleash this attacking trident together, and that's a good step by Valverde. Pretty easy to see.
Here is Goulet. Here's Mbappe turning his man into the box. Kylian Mbappe! Well, you could see what he was trying to do. It wasn't highest defensive line in the table, so about mid. Real Madrid are second in terms of the highest defensive line in against, so that's the narrative. There's more to it than that. As they're back across 2 teams that do leave spaces. Bellingham. Now Asensio. He's been playing as a centre-back for Real Madrid Castilla, Valdepeña. Bellingham, the right-hand side.
Real Madrid has been in block, but certainly killing all the spaces that could have.
Keeping it simple, back to Rudiger. Bellingham. Valverde finding Rodrigo. Dragged.
In which players feel that you know, the quicker they get down, something in the middle.
Now to Valdepeñas here.
Well, it's 1.88 m and has got the pace.
Rodrigo. Cross, it'll find Rodrigo. Tchouaméni still in.
Bench of Alaves in the changing room. I think they predicted this, that of course Real Madrid forces you to drop.
Here's Denis Suarez. He's found Rebec. Can he get ahead of him? Rebec.
Yes, that's too road.
Here's Boye, Lucas Boye into the Mbappe in a dangerous position. Mbappe makes the shot. Mbappe scores the goal. Well, when he got into that position, you knew what was about to happen. Kylian Mbappe finding the back of the net for the 17th time this season.
More comfortable with the ball, and they have to grow, otherwise, you know, you just handle.
And here's Bellingham striding forward, still Jude Bellingham. In from Goulet, decent ball. Rudiger's there, and it's ended up in the back of the net.
It was all over the pitch, and so if Real Madrid are able to...
That long, hopeful ball forward, and headed back.
Commits more players forward, either through the run of play or from an individual player, or taking advantage of a mistake, a deflection. You mentioned
that during the week. He delivers the free kick.
Job of kind of controlling those second balls, and that long clearance from coach. Really, you know, tough place to come and get a result.
There's a top flight for 9 years out of the last 10.
Start dominating second balls in midfield, it could be a long day for Alaves.
They fixture list as Johnny Castro gets to the byline. Johnny Otto Castro delivers.
There's going to be 4 or 5 penalties every match.
The cut inside and then jinking back to the outside. Bit of space for the cross. It's well done by
About when Real Madrid had a lot of possession, particularly in that first 15.
Rodrigo to find the right service. That one. It took 4 defenders there on Rodrigo.
It's the key. You want to
probably at least half of them as Mbappe. Play it short for Goulet. And now Valverde lining it up. And dragged it. And here he is again, released by Bellingham. Vinny Jr. picking up the pieces, going for goal. And Sivera. The near post area just eluding Asensio. One back.
But Osasuna defended well, played well, and then eventually when it...
That's not a bad pass. Guided in by Denis Suarez. and take the ball with
to
him.
the races.
Yeah. A lot of football to play in this March playoff. Johnny Otto. If you're with us pre-game, you heard Alex Kirkland pitchside telling us about at the start of the week. Those players missing, but
recaptured their form.
Yeah. Junior just trying to have plenty of time to try and affect the result of this game, and it's Vicente who's broken through. What about that for an introduction? I mean, he'd been on the pitch literally seconds. Casey,
this is why I dislike trying to play offside. Defend. Kid decided not to, and Rudiger was flying around making saves against Real Madrid and the players on the pitch.
Foul is given. As Vicente chases here on his team. Go to work, trying to connect with Mbappe, wouldn't quite sit. Rodrigo is going to.
Or right foot. You don't want, you can't see it. Now you don't want to push him.
Here's Vinny Jr. Meanwhile, he tees it up. Wow. They've done it. And Rodrigo has ended his league drought. And
put a little bit of a shuffle in the back line.
Tony Martinez. Losing out. On his way, Gonzalo Garcia. He hasn't been able to follow it up in the league.
Welcome to the Genie Football YouTube channel. As we saw at the beginning of the video, here are the highlights and goals from the Real Madrid vs Alaves match in the Spanish La Liga. As we observed, Real Madrid started the match with strong attacking pressure against their opponents and maintained a high level of ball possession, which enabled them to win the match and secure 3 important points in the race for the domestic title. So, please leave us in the comments who you think was the best player in the match. It's worth noting that the two teams will meet again tomorrow, Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, in the 32nd round of the Spanish La Liga for the current 2025-2026 season. The match will take place at 9:30 p.m. Egypt time. So, please also leave us in the comments your predictions for tomorrow's match between the two teams and whether the French star, Kylian Mbappe, will score goals in this upcoming match. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the Genie Football YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.